Ready. Do it.
All right, here we go. UFC heavyweight title is on the line. Let's see which man exits as the consensus baddest man on the planet. Oh, he slips there and then counters beautifully. His coaches are certainly going to like that. They've been begging him to take advantage of his reach edge, and he certainly did there.
Straight punches, let's go. Straight punches.
Oh, judges had to like that uppercut.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Not there. All right, so a big early land by the boxer. He put a lot of steam on that one as he's able to get that hook home, DC.
He lands it perfect. I mean, he throws it perfect. Right hand is always where it needs to be. If he throws it with the right, the left hand's always where it needs to be. It's tight, it's crisp, and it lands with a lot of power.
Straight right is there. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. And he switches to southpaw here yet again. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. All right, early round one action here, and somewhat surprising to see the boxer not check these leg kicks, right? He felt like it would be a factor in the fight, and the kickboxer is absolutely having his way early.
It's always one thing to say what you're going to do, but to implement those things, to be able to do it against that guy is very difficult. And to this point, he has not been able to pick up on the leg kick.
Landed that left hook. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Just out of range with that right hand. Able to check that kick as well. Overeem gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Nice execution on the tee. Oh, straight punch. And just misses with that big right hand. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Not there.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Oh, inside kick.
Oh, that left hand is on point. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Nasty high kick. How is he still standing? Big right hand. Nice shot there by the champ. Oh, nice takedown defense.
And now some separation.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Just misses with a left hook there. Jockeying for position here on the clinch. Both fighters trying to get a more dominant position. Well, we talk about these calf kicks all the time. Don't want to take too many more of those.
I cannot believe how damaging that strike has become.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here.
Body shot after body shot. He keeps landing these strikes, really zapping the gas tank of his opponent.
And a nice left hand there on the inside. Swing and a miss by the ring.
That right hand is landing, John.
Oh, that was snappy like that. Beautiful combination.
Hands up.
20 seconds to go in round one. Choi's now dealing with a cheek cut. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Second round here. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Overeem's punch to the body, that one is blocked.
Good jab there by the champion. Oh, nice jab.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Choi's eye is closing up.
Massive knee to the body land. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. And look at the post on the opposite side to give himself the correct space to land these beautiful knees. Got the hook in quickly.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Choi's overhand punch to the head doesn't get to the target. He telegraphed that one, and it gets blocked. Straight punch there again. Been there all night. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
Huge knee lands for the clinch.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
It's almost like he can telegraph when the punch is coming. And when he sees it, he just makes a slight little movement, right or left, to get out of the way and avoid those shots.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Man, takedown defense one-on-one. Sometimes I watch this boxer stuff shots, and it seems like he's been wrestling his whole life.
Well, that's the first thing you have to do when you come into this sport, is learn to defend takedowns. He has done that. He spent a lot of time working on this specific skill, and it is showing tonight inside the octagon.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
All right, well, you can see in plain sight here, his leg is hurt, starting to limp a little bit.
Yeah, you're starting to see him limping. I mean, you take so many leg kicks, you're gonna limp. It's natural. You gotta check these kicks right now, or that's gonna happen. Oh, big elbow.
And just misses with that big right hand. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
Oh, nice body shot.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Slips that left hand. Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
The Reem gets caught with that punch. Seconds winding down in round 2.
That was a massive high kick.
And now some separation. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Gets to the single collar tie. Wow, actually got the takedown. Yep, got to be very careful there.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Gets to the single collar tie.
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay, and when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed it. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Unable to connect with the right hand there. Overeem's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black and blue. A definite bruise starting to form on that right side. 3 minutes to go in round 3. Perfect execution on that team.
He's got that single collar tie up in.
All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up.
Beautiful job to split the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those.
Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, nice job to block that punch. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, some of the best kicks you'll see right there, live and in color. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Nice. Nicely done. Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible.
Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Overeem's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into his underhook. Oh, he's hurt bad. That one landed clean.
Seconds winding down in round 3. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Oh, inside kick.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on it. He's hurting bad here.
Oh, big left.
Oh, big elbow.
And they separate. Overeem's limping now, Daniel. You see the right leg damaged, a lot of it courtesy of that last kick. So we'll see if he can figure out a way to get his footwork back and make the requisite adjustments. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, huge left.
Lands a nice leg kick. Gets to the single collar tie.
Oh, how good is that jab by Choi? Inside, gets the single collar tie here.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Lands a big elbow there.
That was a slick transition.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Choi's back in full mount.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. He blocks the shot. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Overeem's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose.
His nose is all crooked, it's all beat up, it's bleeding. He got hurt bad. That nose looks broken.
Oh, nice jab to the head.
He's hurt bad.
Now he's back up.
Big knee there to the chest. How good is that jab by Choi? And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Big right hand. That one landed clean.
Oh! Unable to land the head kick there. Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Choi gets back up again. Gets him to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. This guy has to be very bad with you.
Outstanding round, and another 5 minutes coming up. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Overeem's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
That one landed clean. Big right hand.
Leg kick.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
And now some distance as they pull apart. There's the single. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Choi.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Overeem's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Working out of that southpaw stance. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble. Nice land. Great punch.
Choi's all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is going to hurt something fierce tomorrow. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Oh, man. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take the...
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Choi's trying to make that eye swell shut, DC, as you see the fighter continuing to land strikes and target that eye that is already pretty severely swollen. Over-inch cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order.
Keep that pressure high now.
2 minutes now to go in this one.
Gets to the single collar tie. That was a big check.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside physician calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change. Nice punch to the head. He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing those nice, beautiful punches.
His work.
Unable to connect with the right. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out. What an absolute war it has been. Probably going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation, and I wouldn't be surprised to see both fighters at the hospital later tonight.
It just takes me back to certain fights. It takes me back to Michael Johnson against Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier. The best fights in the world is what I think about when I look at these two. From the blood, from the damage, to the heart and the spirit that these two have shown. I cannot believe that these guys have made it to a minute left in the fight with that type of ability.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Waning seconds of this fight. Well, what a title fight it was, what a showcase it was for this division, but at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion,